Welcome to Cooking Gone Wild, Field to Table. I'm your host, Michelle Kane, and today we'll be making a deep dish venison pizza.
Thank you.
It's going to be really nice and fresh, so I'm excited. Deer season is right around the corner, and for you hunters that like to harvest more deer than you can eat, you can donate your venison to local food banks through the Sportsman's Benevolence Fund. All you need to do is drop it off at a local butcher, and all processing fees are waived. So today we are going to do a ground venison recipe to show what you could do with any venison that you would get from that program. What you'll need for this recipe is ground venison, and when I brown that, I'm going to add in seasoned salt, some Italian seasoning, and garlic. Once that is browned, you'll need to take some Bisquick and just simply mix it with water and garlic and again Italian seasoning. I have some pizza sauce, some canned mushrooms, some Parmesan cheese, and mozzarella cheese. So we'll go ahead and put all the venison in. And then I'm just going to sprinkle the spices over top. All right, go ahead and break that up, and we're just going to cook it till it's nice and brown. Now that our venison has been browned and drained, we are going to take it over and put everything together. So I'm going to drizzle a little bit of olive oil in the bottom of this pan so that when we put the dough in, it won't stick. And to make our dough, all we have is Bisquick, a little bit of garlic powder, a little bit of Italian seasoning, a cup of water. And this is 3 3/4 cups of Bisquick. If you mix it together and it still looks like it's a little doughy or a little sticky, you can go ahead and add more Bisquick in there and just get it to the right consistency. Once you have your dough all incorporated, it'll be that nice kind of dry consistency of pizza dough, and then you're going to split this in half. You're going to kind of make a layered pizza. So take about half of your dough, I'm going to spread this olive oil around a little bit. And go ahead and spread it out in the bottom of the pan. All right, that looks pretty good. So then we're just going to start layering. So the first thing I'm going to do is put in some of the ground venison. And you're just going to have 2 layers, so you kind of want to use right about half. And then next I'm going to layer on the mushrooms. And the mushrooms are optional. If you don't like them, you don't have to put them in. You could also add in other pizza ingredients, whatever you like, pepperoni, olives, onions. And I'm going to layer on some sauce. A bit more. Okay, and then I'm going to layer the cheeses. First I'm going to sprinkle some Parmesan, some mozzarella, and then we start the whole process over again. For the second layer, it'll probably be easier for you to kind of stretch out the dough before you put it in. So I'm going to just go ahead and use my countertop. If you have kids at home, it'd be kind of fun for them to do this as well. And then we'll start with the layers again. Once I get this spread out, that is it. You just pop it in the oven for 20 to 25 minutes until the cheese is nice and golden brown on top. Our deep dish venison pizza is out of the oven, and as you can see, you have a lot of pizza here. So this could definitely go for a couple nights, maybe even 3 nights to feed your family. And it smells and looks delicious. And how can you go wrong with anything with pizza in the name, right? So, dig in here. Very good and hearty. Definitely something that your kids will like. It's pizza, you can't go wrong with that. And it's easy, all in one dish. Very easy to do, even the kids can help you. Highly recommend it. While you're out hunting, if you get the opportunity to harvest an extra deer this year, consider donating it through the Sportsman's Benevolence Fund. Thanks for watching Cooking Gone Wild Field to Table. For more information, you can follow us on Facebook or subscribe to our YouTube channel. Can't wait to see you next time.